Well, hey everybody. I finished swimming, laid out on the back deck, and I believe a gentleman told me that he looked on his cell phone and he said it was 48 on one app, and then looked on another app and it said 49. So it's right, in the sun on the back deck, it's probably 50 degrees, but boy, it feels cool when that wind hits you. The wind is stopped right now, so I'm on my way headed to the house. So I thought, I better make a video while I got a chance. So met a guy today out here on the back deck. His name is Dennis, and he's a wonderful person, and he loves Christ. I could just see it all over him. But yeah, he may invite me to his church, James River. And I've never been, so if he does, I'll contemplate really. Ask my father what to do. Do I really need to go? Or what would be the point of going? You know, that kind of thing. Well, one thing about it, are we or are we not lied to about everything? And when you try to have a conversation with someone and they have the love of Christ all over them, but they believe that even now that they could do something and go to hell for it, that's sad. But yeah, how do you have a conversation with someone about eternal Christ love and the fact whether there is or isn't a hell? Well, a diehard Christian is just going to not talk to you anymore. That's going to be a dead conversation for them. They're going to consider you dead in their mind. There's no hope for you. Well, I'm telling you that every man will have to make that decision on his own as what he wants to not to believe and cares about investigating and learning about what is the truth of this reality, because none of it makes any sense, and everyone has to agree on that. Maybe they don't, because they're living in such a delusion of reality that they fall hook, line, and sinker into a church system. Well, there's no easy answers for any of it, except we all have the right, the inalienable right to be wrong. And I'm going to choose peace and happiness within my mind. And I remember when Emily Limley told me that the Lion had laid down with the Lamb in my mind the night that I became self-aware. And I woke up with a still mind, a completely still mind. Now, I didn't tell Dennis about that part of the story. We had a conversation about heaven and hell and a little bit about why God does what he does do and doesn't do. And but he's such a loving person, I couldn't help but just have a conversation with him. So time will tell about who we are and what we are. I could be wrong about every stinking bit of what I think I believe. And someone can show me the truth and all that falls away, and then I go, I know the truth now. Somebody showed it to me. I know this is the truth. It's really a hard thing to believe that so many people could be deceived about something as simple as a life of someone that lived so long ago. And can't nobody agree right now on anything about what's really happening in the world. That's why I unplugged my TV. That's why I never had a cell phone. That's why I'll never take anything that the government and the pharmaceutical companies say I need to take. I'll do the opposite of whatever that is. Now, does that make me a bad person or a good person? I don't know. I'm just going to tell you this. I love my Father. And I love awakening into Christ consciousness. It's a process. If I was truly the fullness of Christ consciousness, you wouldn't even know me. You wouldn't see me. I wouldn't be here. As long as I keep waking up in this reality, there's a lesson I need to learn. And if I shut myself off to that lesson, I'm not doing my future self any good. I'm willing to listen to anything, but I cannot believe down to the atoms in my body that our loving Father would put what he calls people into hell for eternity. That makes absolutely no sense. And nobody can try to explain that to me. They can talk to me about it, love me about it, but most of them ain't going to even want to go there. They're not going to want to entertain, because that is something that is so foreign from their belief system that they're, what do you mean there's no heaven or no hell? You see what I'm saying? They have to have it. The truth is, no one has ever died. The truth is, no one's ever lived. That's how great of a delusion that we've been put under in this simulated reality of a matrix of that we keep waking up day after day after day, and it appears that we're getting older and older. And nobody can explain anything about anything. And if you try to have a conversation with someone and they're really nice to you, you be nice back. You never know who you're talking to. You're talking to yourself. So why wouldn't you want to be nice? All right, love y'all. Keep watching my channel. Keep coming back. Thank you.